Hi, my name is Muhammad Amir Shahid bin Dullah and my matrix number is 180599. So today I will be the examiner and this is
Uh, I am Daruni. My metric number is 178977. So I will be the partner.
so I will asking questions to Daruni. So we shall start the interviewing. So the first question is where do you live, Daruni?
I live in Kelantan. Actually, my hometown is Tumpat, and it's about 500 kilometer from UPM, and it take around 8 hours to 9 hours to reach there. And Tumpat is actually Kelantan is a state where it has a lot of delicious food, and it also has like a lot of Islamic culture.
Oh, okay. So next question is what is your hobby?
My hobbies, normally I will listen to the music because I think when I am stressed, I like to listen to music because it can elevate my mood and it make my mood to be like happier. So, and I also, when I have like insomnia, when I cannot sleep, I also like to listen to music because it can like put me into meditative state so that I can sleep better. And my another hobbies is I like reading because when I normally I don't like reading notes, but I like reading novels because I think novel is better than watching movies, because when you read novels you will feel how the characters feel, means you can go into the world of the book, and then when you know how he thinks, how the characters thinks and feel, you will curious what will happen next. So I think it's good because when you're reading the novels, it can bring you to another world when you need a break in your daily life.
Such interesting hobbies you have.
Yes.
So okay, next question is what do you do on last weekend?
Actually, my last weekend is during mid-sem break, and because of mid-sem break, I went home. So I spent my time with my family, my nephew, and I also went for shopping because before I start hectic week, so I want to release my stress by shopping, eating, and I also prepare for the exam, for the incoming exam, for the coming exam. So I read notes, and I also, when I get stressed from reading, so I will spend my time sleeping, and I also watching like dramas, like Korean dramas.
Okay. So last question for part 1 is that what will your job in the future
My job,
be?
I have two job that I want to be. First, it is veterinarian. I want to specialize in small ruminants because I think it's easier for me to handle rather than large ruminants and small animal pets. And I also, my another job is I want to be a farmer. I want to plant. I want to have durian plantation. I want to buy my own land, and then I want to plant durian because I think it can generate my side income, and it have nowadays durian. Most of people like to eat durian, and it's quite expensive now.
Okay. So this the end of our first part. So now we're going for the second part, which you have to answer at least for about 2 minutes. So the question is that describe a zoo or wildlife parks you have visited that has impressed you. It can be inside of the country or it can be outside of the country.
So actually, I never went for outside country. So I just stand inside country, like National Zoo Negara, which is located in the Ampang, and is really a big zoo wide areas. It has a lot of wide areas and various of animal. So I went there for volunteer actually. For the first time is because I want to be a volunteer there, and even though it's just one day, but I have a lot of things that impress me, like because volunteer you can get free admission. So for example, when you want to go to the panda area, so you just enter for free, and then you can see how beautiful is the panda that even its origin doesn't from Malaysia but is from other country. So you can see various of animal that is not from Malaysia. It doesn't, its origin is not from Malaysia. So yeah, that one impressed me. And another one is you can see animal show. Normally animal show,
What type of animal show?
sea lion, and sometimes dolphin also. So you can see how intelligent and good performance they are, and then they will just follow the trainer instruction, even though the people also can't follow the instruction nowadays. So I think the animal have like good discipline and good skill to show their performance to the visitors. And the last one that impressed me, because I think because I just clean the cage of the animal. So even though I clean the cage of the animal, I think I can see how the animal interact between the animal, and I think it's just something that visitors can see. Only volunteer that or the trainer that can see how they interaction
Closely, right?
up close.
Okay, so that's the end of part 2. So we're going to the part 3. So next question is that what do you think are the benefits of keeping animal in the zoo?
There are a lot of benefit keeping animal in the zoo. The first one is because the interaction the people can interact with the animal, because normally the waters and forest is a natural barriers that spread people with the animals. So if you keep the animal in the zoo, so the visitors can see the various types of animal. So maybe it may increase the knowledge of the visitors about the wildlife animal, and then it also can benefit in terms of it can also increase awareness about it can increase awareness among visitors about how prevent the wildlife animal from extinction. And another one is because the animal will be safe, because zoo or wildlife park is a like captivity, is like a space for them, so it prevent hunter from hunting them. So they just breed in the zoo, and it prevent them from extinction, and they also will not suffer from hunger or starvation, because if keeping animal in the zoo, we can provide them the food and the water, so they won't have no worry about finding the food and water. And if they are sick, we can provide them medical treatment.
Okay, so next question is, do the benefits of keeping animals in a zoo outweigh the drawbacks, and why?
I think yes, because I said earlier, because keeping animals from the zoo is like you can prevent them from extinction. If you imagine them like giant panda, you keep them in the natural, so their natural habitat, so people will hunting them for their
Fur,
for their fur
for their meat.
and yes, for their meat, so they will go extinction. And if you keep them if you keep them from for in their natural habitat. So try imagine people nowadays like to go deforestation, so they will have like their natural, their food, their clean water for them, so they will suffer for starvation and hunger, and then when they are sick also no one will treat them, so they will die and extinct.
So next question is, do you think that it is proper for private parties or individual to keep exotic pets or wild animal?
Actually, it's illegal because we have to get the permit to keep them. So I think we cannot keep them if we do not have permit.
Okay, so last question from me is that what kind of exotic animal, if you are allowed to keep, what type of animal you want to keep?
I want to keep green turtle because I think maybe it's easier for me to keep them, because and nowadays green turtle going for extinction, so I think I want to save them from extinction.
Okay, I think that's the end of our session for today. That's all from us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.